I've given this game some undeserved flack. You know, in a game where the purpose is to show that your choices don't really matter, it can kind of feel like that nothing is really happening. And this is a feeling I've expressed a couple of times now. Don't get me wrong, story-wise, I have no complaints. I think the game is very interesting lore-wise. But as I will show you today, it gets even deeper than I realized. This is very much a game which deserves 2 or 3 playthroughs to kind of get everything, and that's my mistake, to be honest. Obviously there was hidden stuff even in the first chapter that I missed. I did go back and I fought the secret boss. There's a secret boss in this chapter which I haven't fought yet, but I'll probably do it after this episode, or if I've done it I will just show you guys right now. So I fought Jevil though. I beat him first try. Come on guys, do you know who I am? No, I'm checking, it was not first try. There was also the onion Easter egg, which we saw the outcome of not activating that in the last episode. But we're not here to talk about all that right now. For now, I want to show you something that really interested me. It's essentially an alternative path through chapter 2. And as you can see, it kind of starts when we have Noelle over here, when we get separated from Susie and Rose. So that's where we're starting right now. Okay, so here's where the route kind of begins. So we encounter this enemy right here. Huh? What's going on? What are we doing? We're gonna defend, but we're gonna check out Noelle's moves because we didn't really do that when we first went on this route. Noelle has a couple moves. She got Heal Prayer like Rose does. She has Sleep Mist, so she's basically like Rose, but except she has this move, Damage with Ice. She can completely freeze an enemy and we win instantly. If you notice there, I also said Noelle becomes stronger. Now if we go to the power section, things get a little bit inconspicuous. Is that, or no, it's not. Things get a little strange. Yeah, strange. So Chris's bio has changed. Chris is now just leader, commands. Where before it was something like, I'll just show it on screen because I can't remember. Noelle's one is Frostmancer, freezes the enemy. Where before it was like, she might have some cool moves, which is kind of hinting to you that you should maybe try out her moves. If we go up here, we see that the enemy is actually frozen, like, it's frozen solid. Yeah, this guy's not moving. So, I guess what this kind of insinuates is that Noelle kind of killed this guy. But maybe not, let's just continue and see what happens. Got an ambulance. The ambulance! So if you're watching this video and you already know a lot about Undertale, you're probably thinking like this is a known fact. But I'm just kind of presenting this like it's a new thing because it was a new thing to me, you know? So that's how I'm going to present it. So if you're thinking that I'm trying to like shake you by revealing already known information, I'm not, I promise. I'm just doing it for dramatic effect. But yeah, we've frozen another enemy. Something I forgot to mention is that you can actually bring Noelle all the way back here. So Noelle's still growing stronger. But yeah, we do have to freeze every enemy. Chris, are you sure this isn't the wrong way? Nah, this is the right way. Come on, let's go. So Noelle is getting pretty stronger. Nice. Oh, there is an enemy here. We have to. But essentially, we want to make Noelle really strong because, I mean, isn't it good to have a strong ally beside you? I don't know. That's just me. Chris? Why did you bring me here? No one's home. No, no one's around at all. It's so creepy. At the same time, it's kind of nostalgic. And I have not muted the music, by the way. No, it's back. No, it's still going stronger. But the cars are gone. The hell? Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but last time there were cars there. And now they seem to be gone. Now they're just replaced with enemies. But still, we're gonna still use that same method. Noel's still growing ever stronger. I'd like to see it. Let's keep going. So yeah, a bunch of this is just repetitive, same old. Let's just destroy all the enemies, because, I mean, we don't want them following us, do we? Sounded sane. Pink ribbon. Huh. Yeah. All the NPCs are gone. 4 there were. Rose, Susie, and the rest are gone. If we go right, more enemies for us. And that's another enemy down. Keep going though. Sweet. Now Noel is doing 200 damage. That is basically Susie's root buster right there, even more so. Oh, this place is empty. That guy is gone as well. Okay, anyway, let's go here. Can I interest you in some dating shoes? Huh? No, you got it totally wrong. Chris and I are just, friends. Chris has been my neighbor forever. We've been through so much. Sometimes it feels like we know each other better than anyone. Yet, somehow it's hard to say we're exactly friends. I think we're something else. What does that mean? There's no good interpretation, that's for sure. If you're something else, maybe a dating shoes isn't right. Maybe I can interest you in a freeze ring. Huh? A ring? Sorry. I don't think we need something like that. Come on, Angel, you can't get stronger without good equipment. Stronger? Right. I guess that's how it works here. Chris buying me a ring? Yeah, right. Get it. Huh? Chris, you'd buy it for me? Sure, I guess. We could ask about it. How much does it cost? Just a small fee of 2,918. What? Huh? Sorry, we don't have that much money. Still, it was nice of Chris to offer. Get it. Huh? Me? You were asking me to get it? Chris, come on, you know we can't afford that. Get it. What? Chris, I just told you, we don't have the money. What are you asking me to do? You aren't asking me to just get it. Chris, no, not me. I could never get it. Oh. You got freeze ring. Sweet. What just happened? Did I actually just... No, they must have given it to us, the ring. Besides, it's good to get stronger, isn't it? Thanks, Chris. Can I equip the freeze ring? Oh, it does way more attack. And we can grace time. A ring with a snow globe on it. Is that someone inside? Nah, there's no one inside. Come on, stop bugging. It's an advertisement for a giant Ferris wheel. Gosh, that's amazing. Makes the one at the festival look like a toy. I wonder if Susie would want to. Gosh, who am I kidding? I'll ride with you. Oh, so you can shake it when we get to the top. Just like at the festival when we were kids. I know there's a catch with you, Chris. No thanks. Noel will ride with me. Huh? I mean, sure, if you really want to. You can make up for when we were kids. Since when did Chris get so... No way. It's gotta be some kind of prank. Let's keep going. When you step off the switch, the lightning comes back. How about I hold it down and you go across? Thanks. Nice teamwork. See, Noel, nothing bad is gonna happen. Getting that ring was good, wasn't it? So stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about stepping off the switch and letting Chris get... No. Noel, no. Don't think that. It's horrible. It's natural. Chris, what are you talking about? I must have said that out loud. So, if you haven't kind of pieced it together already, we're kind of leading Chris down a dark path. And by we, I don't mean Chris themselves. At this point, you can kind of assume that Chris has no kind of role in this, and it's just the player who's making, well, because it is literally just us who's making Noel kind of kill all these enemies. Now you can see the enemies are running away from us. So essentially what this is a genocide route. Deltarune's very own genocide route. Of course, there was nothing like this in chapter 1, to at least my knowledge, apart from killing Javel. As you can see, Noel gets stronger, well, even stronger now. She's got a kind of snow globe that appears around her. And here where we'd meet Queen and such, none of that even happens now. Where the robots were are just boxes, they've kind of abandoned this place. You and Noel were filled with power. Save again. Keep going. Now the streets are just completely empty. Still enemies. I mean, we've come this far, we might as well make Noel even stronger if it's possible. No, it's still becoming stronger. Well, maybe we should try and fill that snow globe that's around her. Noel, they're hitting me. Can you do something? Thank you, Noel. Bounce blade, sweet. Noel's helping us get all the types of trinkets. See, it is worth it getting stronger, isn't it? Sweet. So as you notice, we're just gonna keep killing all the enemies. I mean, I can say killing now, because that's what we're doing. All the traffic lights are already frozen solid. I feel like that's a kind of hint that Noel is getting even stronger. I mean, we didn't even ask her to freeze those, and they're already frozen. Looking for irresistible deals that will blow your mind? Well, shut your mouth because you are a weakling. Try a little Friday night workout, then I'll show you my 5 left. So if you're wondering what Spamton, because we know this is Spamton, the way he talks. What he means by 5 left. It means 5 more enemies to kill. So he's kind of what he serves us is kind of counter for us. He's counting all the enemies we have left, so it's kind of helpful. At least the music's still playing. It kind of gets eerie when the music stops playing. Kind of makes me reflect a little bit. I don't want to reflect. Look, Chris, another puzzle. How should we solve it this time? Proceed. How? There's nowhere to go. Chris, the path is blocked, isn't it? Proceed. Chris, what are you doing? Chris, is everything okay? Proceed. Chris, there's lightning in the way. If we move any further, I'll be... Chris, you didn't really hear what I said earlier, did you? You wouldn't let me... Chris... There. Looks like I did it. I just listened to Chris's command, and somehow before I knew it, the puzzle was finished. What was I thinking? Chris wasn't trying to hurt me. They were just making me stronger. You know what though? I'm really happy that we get to kill these creatures, because bro, I hate the mouse. They're annoying. CD Bagel. I'll go ahead and do the puzzle. Isn't it a good thing? I'm solving things by myself, taking new things for myself, defeating enemies by myself. And every time I do it, I'm getting stronger. What did I do when we got that ring? When I solved that puzzle? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I can't remember. It doesn't matter if the battles are blurring together. If Chris tells me to do it, I can do things I can do things I could never do before. Isn't it a good thing? I'm getting stronger. As long as I just do what they say. As long as I... All finished, Chris. Should we go find some more enemies? Yeah, maybe there's some back here. Two left. We can head right now. Sweet, $20. 80, goddamn. So yeah, if you guys remember, these enemies kind of pop out of the ground. Now they're just wary, looking around to see if we're here. And we are here. Still growing stronger. And I believe with that was the last enemy. But essentially after killing all the enemies, like Spamton was helpfully tracking for us. We need to go visit him again, see what he says now. Luckily he's right here. Alright, Angel, are you looking for the Ring of Thorns? Yes. That'll be 1997 Cromer. Here's your ring. Careful, it might sting. Sweet. Got a new ring for... Ooh. Wearer takes damage from pain. Reduces the TP cost of ice spells. This is one purchase you will regret for the rest of your life. Is it? Is it really? I mean, we're not wearing it though, so will I regret it? Okay, so this might look like a familiar room. Noel, there you are. Just in time, we can both go back to Queen and... Noel? Chris, it looks like another enemy. Should I freeze them? Noel? No, it's me. Don't you recognize me? Birdly? No, are you okay? What are you doing with Chris? We're just getting stronger. Getting stronger? How? Chris, what are you doing? Proceed. What? Proceed? Where? No, what are they talking about? That's it, Chris. I don't know what you're doing, but if you're hurting my friend Noel, then I have no choice to stop you. I have no choice but to stop you by force. Chris, ready yourself. Wait, Bradley, stop. Run away. Alright. Enemy weakness, ice. Try your strongest ice spell. So Noelle is gonna take a lot of flipping damage right now. She's in pain. Damn. I think Loki... Oh, it caps off at 55. Sweet. Alright, perfect. I think we can waste something on to just heal Noelle. Just in case, you know, because I'm not trying to have her die. But I think Birdly is only attacking... Now we can use our ultimate ice move, Snowgrave, Fatal. Let's use it. Snowgrave? I don't know that spell. I'm telling you, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, stop. I don't know what you're talking about. Fine. You wanna see what happens so bad? Watch what happens when I cast a spell I don't know. Noelle cast Snowgrave. What? What happened? There was so much snow I couldn't see anything. I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to go home. It's hard to see into the ice. I think this storyline is just so well done. It kind of like, because in RPGs you're kind of used to telling your kind of party members to attack. But here, when you do it, it's not Chris telling their friends to attack, it's you telling Noel to attack. You're some kind of otherworldly being who's just inhabited Chris's body, and you're just commanding Noel to do all these horrific things, and you end up killing one of Chris's classmates. But anyway, we can enter a manhole, and we essentially just skip the rest of the game. Looks like we finally found the fountain. Yeah, but where the hell is Chris? Chris, where the hell were you? We were searching everywhere for you. Even Susie was worried. Huh? No, I wasn't. Just, tell us if you're gonna... Hey, Chris, you, okay? You look kinda... Oh, Chris, if you're hurt, Susie can heal you. Yeah, that's right. I'm a healing master now, Chris. I'm even better than Rose, so... If, you hurt yourself or something, then... You could try doing a hug like I did earlier. Shut up and let's go already. Huh? Isn't this... that guy from before? Why is there a statue of him? It's not a statue. You see, each dark fountain creates a different world. A world whose darkness reflects the will of its fountain. But those darkness can exist in those worlds. They might not belong if they go to another world. Huh. So if we just bring him back to the castle town, do we have to do that? Yes. Whatever. So, all that time we spent killing everyone has kind of had an effect. Now we're much further than we was in, well, my first playthrough. Alright, everything else is like kind of the same. It's terrible. The butlers are trapped in a cafe. Queen is nowhere to be found, and with no one to defend it, a strange force has taken over the mansion. Whoa, you saucy little sponge, you. Don't barge in when a man is changing forms. Wait, 1 second. Is that my esteemed customer? Thanks to you and that little hoochie mama, I'm living big. Soon I'll have everyone in this city eating right out of my... I sure hope no one steals the fountain around now. I sure hope. So he kind of helps Spamton out. I'm such a good friend. Oh lord. Okay, so what happens now doesn't really matter. Chris no longer has like any effect if we attack someone. Doesn't really change what's happening because we're already so far into it. And none of these paintings are breathing fire anymore. Pipis, what the hell is Pipis? The original movies. Oh, these are Spamtons, like kind of stuff. That's unfair. Okay, I guess this is what we get for doing for a genocide run. Alright, perfect. I don't think Chris cares that much. Sweet. I just think there's something so like surreal I don't know if that's the right word, but like about what we just did to Noelle. Because if you look at it from Noelle's perspective, Chris is like a childhood friend. Like they've known them for a long time. Alright. Huh? Hey, it says this is Noelle's room. Chris, let's go in and save her. And, teach her not to get in our way. Chris? Fine, I'll do it myself. Chris, don't you wonder how they're doing in there? I said, don't you wonder how Noelle and Susie are doing? You're right, Chris. It has only been 30 seconds. I'll wait a minute first. And this kind of ties in to the ending of chapter 2, I think, where Chris removes the heart. Because the heart represents the player, right? Whenever in battle, the heart is removed, that's us trying to dodge all the bullets. And I think Chris is kind of aware of the player in a sense. And so you can just imagine just being a mindless, like just being not in control of your own body, but just watching your body do all of these things, and like how horrifying that is. I'll tell you later, Chris. Oh well, as long as Susie's happy, right? I wonder what happened in there. What the hell? Whatever. No one's here. The night. The roaring night. Today it deigned to create this world, reaching its long hand up to the sky. It cast its will into its blade, and made, thrusting the fountain from the earth. Unfortunately, the world they created is trapped within the confines of the library. Could not anyone make a dark fountain? So that if the night has taken its leave, oh, I skipped the text, but she said she can't sense Birdly anywhere. No one needs to wake up. Wake? No, she has already wakened too much. Let her close her eyes and sleep away into a darker, darker dream. So we skip everything and just get straight to the boss battle. Queen, why? Why do you want to unleash the roaring so much? What is that? The roaring. Yeah, that's what it is. No, bro. If too much darkness is released, titans will emerge from the fountain and destroy everything. All darkness will turn into statues, and all lightness will be lost in eternal chaos. Holy circuits, are you serious? You really didn't know that? No. Everything just kind of plays out like a shorter version of chapter 2, I feel like. Hey, wait. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be goodbye, you know? I have no idea what you're talking about. We stay there. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll even get to meet Noelle again. Really? Maybe. Susie, I knew you were a nice girl. Hey, I'm just... Chris, go seal the fountain. I'm gonna go see Noelle before you do. Chris, I'll tell Queen about our town. Chris, I look forward to being your wacky roommate. So now we continue ahead, just by ourselves. So there, Queen mentioned darker, darker. That phrase is associated with someone many Undertale fans should know very well, and Deltarune. I mean, it's kind of common knowledge at this point that Gaster, WD Gaster, is involved in this game somehow. Perhaps the voice of the narrator in that first little character customization scene in chapter 1. How that relates to the player, I'm not really too sure. It seems that somehow Gaster has put us into Chris's body, and this is kind of, whether this is a good or a bad thing, I'm not too sure. In chapter 2 we see that it is a bad thing. Like, look how we're kind of affecting everything, even though that our choices don't really matter. How we interact with others does matter, and their choices matter. So we can use people to have an impact on this world. Not! Let me say thanks. Thanks to your total jackass stunts, I've become Neo. And now it's my mansion, my city, my world. So why are you stealing the fountain? Me over right at the good part? What are you, a game show host? Ah, kid, forget it. I'm an honest man. I'll let you pay your way out of this one. Pay with your rapidly shrinking life. It's time to be a big shot. There is no mercy. So this is actually a part of the secret boss battle which I haven't done yet. Told you 4 left, and I'll see buy or don't buy. Sweet. Yeah, this is my first time seeing this boss battle actually. Like, I knew it existed, but I did not watch it. Oh god. Oh god. Sweet, we done it. Spamton begs to the audience, Spamton prays to the audience. Spamton, my friend, you are... I should pay attention. Beam! Now that you have your own supply, you don't need me. It pulls the strings and makes them ring. Let us spin cake. Oh, I keep skipping the dialogue, man. Like, there's actually something a little wrong with me. I claim to be interested in lore, but I came here seeking lore, but instead I came and I got blasted. Let's read this. we done it. We beat him. Oh my god. My esteemed customer, I see you're attempting to deplete my HP. I'll admit, you've got some guts, kid. But in a 1-for-1 battle, Neo never loses. It's time for a little blue light special. Oh my god. Don't you know Neo's famous for his high defense? Now, enjoy the fireworks, kid. But what happens when we call for Noelle, our little experiment? You're still trying to use her? Think she can hear you now, muttering her name? What's she gonna do, make me an ice cream? Hey, is it cold in here or is it just me? Huh? Bertie's alarm? A dream. It was really just a... Susie, what are you doing here? Did you have a good dream? It was a nightmare. Oh, I'm just happy I woke up. The end was nice though. What happened? Well, hey, Burley, time to get up and go. Burley? Gosh, you've been studying too much, Burley. Honestly, you deserve a little rest, you know? Sweet dreams. What are you doing? You don't have a tail, do you, Susie? Huh? No way, of course not. Really? That's great. That was weird, Chris. Somehow, it doesn't feel like we just saved the world. He doesn't seem to be awake. The closet is spacious and full of old electronics. A large person could easily fit inside. Before you left, you gathered up everything in the room. Silver Drake, huh? That's a new one. Alright, what's the plan, honey? Maybe we could try Ice Shock. Ice on the ice pass, boss? Don't you want to try Fire Shock or something? Huh? Yeah, you're right. Here, how about letting me control for a bit? No, I'll control it myself. Not like you to be a controller hog, honey. You feeling alright? Huh? Me? Of course, I'm fine, Dad. I fell asleep in the library and, just had a weird dream. Well, I knew that bird brain put you to sleep. Chris, what are you doing here? Hell if I know. Susie. come on, it was just a bad dream. Even so, it was so real. I can't get it out of my mind. That voice telling me what to do. A voice unlike Chris's. A terrifying voice. Damn, am I terrified? Oh, what the flip? Chris, recently there's been something different about them. Why hasn't anyone else noticed it? I have to figure it out. Why Chris is acting so strange. Why they keep coming to the hospital. To see you. Huh? Chris, how long have you been standing there? You really scared me, you know. Keep it together now. There's nothing to be afraid of. After all, a dream is just a dream, right? Then, why did their voice just now sound so terrifying? Hey Chris, let's beat it already. Man, they kept telling me about Noelle, like her favorite things, places she liked to go. No idea what the hell that was about. So, what the hell were you two doing? Oh, nothing, Susie. I was just about to go home. See you. And so things end the exact same way, which says a lot about Chris, considering the fact that they witnessed what we did in the world. So why would they decide to make another one, you know? So, yet again, everyone, we've reached the end of Deltarune. I think this is all I had left to show within this game. But yeah, we will be back for the future chapters, but for now, that's the end of Deltarune. I want to thank you all for watching. I've been your boy Polar, and as always, peace.